Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yep, I'm still watching my iPad sloth. But this is the same thing I did in RBT Legends in Simulation 2. So we have Kevin Malloy, Nick Mango, Darrell Ravis, John Abraham, Brown, Joe Green, Derek Brown, Jimmy Graham, Gills, Emmett Smith, Melvin Jovan, Shannon Sharp, Luke Eakin, Cam Newton, Reggie Nelson, Chad Johnson, Frank Minfield, Joe Thomas, John Anna, Vince Fairford, Jonathan Hogan, Ray Lewis, Joan, Deion Sanders. I didn't realize how many Johns we have. And we have John Abraham, we have John Anderson, Tyler, and Tom Brady. We have 3 Johns, I think, if I'm correct. John Anderson, John Anna, and John Henderson. Yep. I know there's 2 ends there, but it should be 1, but whatever. I should stand the horn sound. Reggie grab high heel. Ray runs away from the. Ray runs away. Emmett and Chad fight for bed. Dion grab Gross shirts. Jimmy runs away. Joshua runs away. Tom grab a girl sport outfit. William grab a sword. Ned grab a crop top. Derek runs away. Mel runs away. Julio runs away. Shannon runs away. Ty thumps the bowl. Somewhere on the cribber. John Anderson grab a dress. Larry Darrow grab a shield. John Hannon grab a baby high chair, baby plate, and baby bowl. Luke runs away. Maurice runs away. Cam grab baby toy, toddler toy, and kid toy. Cameron runs away, Vince runs away, Vaughn runs away, and Joe falls into a frozen lake and drowned. John Abraham finds the backpack full of Captain Griffin. Joe grab a girl backpack. Patrick runs away, Frank runs away. Jonathan grab a backpack and retreat, and Darrell bats a pair of slice. Day 1, Vaughn, John Anderson, Chad, Mel, and Ty unshoot. Dion attacked John Hannah with an escape. Cam received pet sources from the monster. John Abraham put Larry Div. Larry Little, Diaper, Rashad received sources from the monster. John in this arcade. Frank tends to Luke wounds. Julio chops higher ground. Antonio shot Joe and Shannon on tribute. Jimmy turned Reggie into a grill. Ray fishes. Kevin shot Tom fishes. Nick killed Emmett for his fly. Vince goes hunting. Derek pushed around Maurice in the stroller. And Darrell rushes said silently. UMG. Kevin did get run over by a vehicle. Jensen did. Tom didn't. Larry didn't. Derek didn't. John Anderson did. Nick didn't. John Abraham didn't. Maurice did. Jonathan didn't. Chad did. Rashad did. Vaughn didn't. John Hannah did. Jimmy didn't. Luke did. Ty didn't. Cam did. Frank didn't. Vint did. Mel didn't. Antonio did. Julio didn't. Dion didn't. Joe did. Ray didn't. Darrell didn't. Reggie didn't. 14 chance on listen. We're almost halfway done, I think, right? There's only 30 left. Yep. There's only 16 left now. Joe Green, Emmett Smith, Kevin Malloy, Shannon Sharp, John Anderson, Maurice Joe, Chad Johnson, Trisha Jones, John Hanna, Luke Eakin, Cam Newton, Vince Sherford, Antonio Brown, and Joe Thomas. Is all the Johns already gone? Other than John Abraham, yep, there's only 1 John left. Night 1. Jimmy Gray from John to kill him, senior keeping Jimmy alive. Jonathan and Tom top the tribute still alive. Ray is unable to try to fire and sneak out warm. Dion Collins foot before putting out his fire. Moses is like where he is. Julio noticing talks Barry. Reggie attempts to try to fire but unsuccessful. Ty defeat Larry in the fight for his life. Frank in the one from a nightmare. Derek turned Darrell into a baby. Nick tries to sing himself asleep. Vaughn receiving clean water from a monster. Day 2, Dion begged for John to kill him. He refused to keep Dion alive. Larry makes the one spear. Vaughn is tripped by Thorny with Barry. Tom turned Derek into a girl. Jonathan, Nate, Reggie, and Ty raid Jimmy. Camp Mountain hunting. Ray turned Darrell into a baby. Mel travels around and Frank untribute. One time John. Was that a back-to-back baby for Darrell Reeves? Yep. Night 2, Frank defeats Derek in the fight. Darrell sees the fire by St. Hidden. Reggie fends Jonathan, Devon, and Nick away from his fire. Larry fends Jimmy, Dion, and Ty away from his fire. Tom sees the fire but stayed hidden. Mel loses sight where she is. John tries to sleep and Ray is on the other side of fire and sneak out warm. Day 3, Ray is pricked by a thorn around Pinkberry. Nick and Larry starts 3 forces. Dion tries to sleep the entire day. Ty is pricked by a thorn around Pinkberry. Tom practices archery. Reggie received message from Hunter, and Derek and Jimmy on tour trip. Frank steals from John Rocky, looking Daryl injured himself. But it makes sense, he's still a baby at this point. Remember, she said he did too. One whole day, so the day and night. So this will be the last, I think. No, one more. I think. And it was night 1 and day 2, so that'd be 2 days in a row, right? Yes. Then this has to be day 1. Day 3 would be 1. Night 2 would be 1. Day 3 would be 1. That's starting 2, so Mark Renfro receiving North from Ronald Fonser. So that would be 1 day together. Mark Mel receiving North from Fonser, and Vaughn and Tad Johnson unscaped, and then the next 2 dates will be no chance on resistance. Night 3, Tom, John, Larry, and Ray touch orders from each other. Dion Tristan Jimmy off guard and kills them. Nick, Jonathan, Johnson, Nelson, Mel, and put Vaughn into a baby friend and Frank. The past my mount. Darrell and Reggie were decided to church for a night. Ty think about home, and Derek wants insanity. Day 4, Darrell chases Vaughn. I don't know how that's possible. He's still a baby at this point. Ray, Barswash. Jonathan travels right around. Reggie put Ty in diapers. Frank discovered the river. Larry crunches that begged for John to kill him. He refused, keeping it alive. Mel scared Dion off, and Tom runs away from Derek. 1 transformers and Jimmy Gills. Night 4. Reggie and Reese infection from Hunter. Darrell tries to treat the infection. Tom, Mel, and Derek sleeping shift. Frank stayed away all night. Vaughn thinks about home. John died from dynasty. Larry grabs himself seat. Ty and Wade the old hand. Reese infection from Hunter. Dion bashed and Nick headed against the rock several times. The feast. The corner fender services 5 from the members from Shiva family. Jonathan gathered as much as he can. Tom decided not to cease. Ty, Dion, Derek, and Ray the food team up to grab food supply with Mimmer and members. Darrell devastates the strength with the sword. Larry falls for as they can drown. Vaughn takes the staff and the control from the and Male kill Ray with a sickle. Night 5. Day 5. Ray emails sent from the hunter. Derek and defeat Ty in the fight for his life. Jonathan and Derek were there for day. Tom, Vaughn, Dion, and Mel on the street. Back to John Abraham, Nick Mango, Frank Minfield, Larry Little, and Reggie Nelson. Night 5, Vaughn, Christian Stanley, Ty, and Ray Dallas run up and together. Derek looked before Dallas fire. Tom, Mel, Dion, and Darrell form a suicide, killing themselves, and Johnson just set up camp for the night. Day 6, Jonathan, Ray, and Vaughn shoot. Ty makes one spirit, and Derek received infection from the monster. Vaughn got Ethan, Jonathan got Ethan, Ty got Ethan, Ray Lewis got Ethan. 8 catchers and Tom, Ray, and Mel Renfro, Dion Center, Darrell Ray, Swan Miller, Jonathan Aldian, Ty Lewis, and Ray Lewis. Second runner is Derek Brooks from Derek Brooks has no kill. Darrell Ray had 1 kill, Dion Center had 2 kills, 1 for Mel, and 1 for Nick Mango, and that's about it. Not many kills. A lot of it were, I think, arena events, yeah. In the first arena event got so many. Oh yeah, yep, see? Only 5 kills. Dion started with 2, Terry Riss with 1, Nolan for with 1, and Mango with 1. Yeah, that's only 5 kills. That's crazy. Yep, let me make sure you like, comment, share. Bye.